The question is, are you going to finish watching Secret Invasion? Answer.
Yes. But I'm not pleased about it. Clearly. Are you pleased about it?
I would tend to agree with her previous opinion stated there. Not too enthralled by this show, but I will say every episode has incrementally got better. Now again, that doesn't mean that it's good. It doesn't mean that it's great. But it means it started so poorly that now it's like, okay.
Passable.
Fact of the day. Gotta be doing that. Page number 20. Fact number
4.
The road signs of the Austrian village of Fucking are set in concrete to deter thieves.
I can understand why. People are going to be pinching those.
People do a lot of crazy fucking shit. And apparently in Austria, they even wilder. In fact, that's where the Australians got their name from. The Brits actually went, nah, these Austrians are nuts. We're going to throw all these convicts in this new place. We're going to call it Australia.
Makes sense.
Now, I don't know. I just made that up. But you never know. It might just be true. I doubt it. But hey, have a Google. Maybe it's true. Hey, NarendraTheComic.
Nonsense, eh?
Yes, and right now we're going to be doing our review of Secret Invasion Episode 4, which we both agreed was the best episode so far, primarily because it was the shortest.
I agree with you. When they stopped the episode, we went, that felt short, but it felt right.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't need to do any more. This episode was the cleanest yet in that it wasn't filled with any fluff. Very easy to understand. There were some great moments, specifically with Nick and his missus, Priscilla.
Yeah.
I really liked those scenes. But this show is not giving me what I needed it to give yet.
You know what it is? I think they're trying to hit on the specific tones and beats of Winter Soldier. They're trying to emulate that. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Black Panther 2 even.
Yeah.
But they've not been able to do it to any degree to that level.
No.
And I think it just makes it look cheap, boring, and unentertaining.
Yes, I would say one of the worst sequences of this episode was the sequence where, spoiler, Gravik was going after the president.
Mm-hmm.
You would think shots being fired, so much stuff going on, it was going to be pacing, tense. It just felt flat.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was about it.
Void of any actual creativity and thought, and just generic action shit.
There's no way these helicopters are making their way through the UK system. There's too much security in the UK. We're one of the most surveilled countries in the whole world. Absolutely not. It's very unbelievable. Which does discount from what they're doing in the show, because the whole idea of this is this could happen in a world with aliens, in a world with superheroes.
They're trying to make it hyper-realism, but with aliens.
And that's not what they're delivering with this, which is such a shame, because if they just set this part in a different country, I'd say, yeah, fine, maybe here, but it's not happening in the UK.
Something else that also doesn't work, for me at least, is that it seems like Gravik has multiple power sets. He doesn't just have the Extremis, where he was able to heal himself, and Emilia Clarke's character Gaia is indeed still alive, because she gave herself Extremis powers as well. But Gravik has Extremis. He also has Groot super stretchy branches. He, I would assume, is eventually gonna get the Frost Giant powers, and if he hasn't already got them, he's probably gonna get Cull Obsidian's powers as well, because they were listed on the tablet.
Yeah, that's too powerful.
I mean, we're talking about high-level Avengers-level threat with those types of power sets. All in one person? You couldn't have just given him one? Maybe two? But they're probably going to give him 3 or 4. But with that level of energy, he's charting over 9,000.
Oh, 100%.
We're talking about him being to the point where, realistically, there are only a handful of actual Avengers who would be able to take him out.
Thor?
Captain Marvel?
Outside of that, I don't
Black
see
Panther
many.
ain't doing it.
No.
No. Spider-Man ain't doing it.
Too weak.
Daredevil ain't doing it.
No, too weak.
Maybe the Hulk. Maybe. But then the Hulk is a weakened cuck now, so you don't know. Maybe he wouldn't be able to do it. Doctor Strange, the wizards would be able to take him out.
And I think that's going to be a problem with the story, because you can't get rid of a character like this without people noticing, because it's going to have to make a bang.
Right.
But then the bang is going to cause extra effects on the story going forward. And to think that this is going to be happening with a MVP level villain with these sort of powers in a show and not in a film, it doesn't really line up, does it?
Are the Avengers gonna be alerted about a Skrull who has these types of powers that could rival them? Because I would think, Nick Fury should really be picking up the phone being like, hey, Captain Marvel, you need to get down here. This guy's got these powers.
Yeah.
I can't take him. I shot him in the face. And he's just all good.
But I have this feeling we're not going to be seeing any Avengers.
No, the limit we have is Rhodey, who is indeed a Skrull, but I'm still expecting a War Machine cameo. At least one scene. You need one, and then after that we can have Rhodey back being a human, and we can move into Armor Wars with Rhodey being back in the MCU as not a Skrull. Because I believe Nick Fury is gonna dead this Skrull female Rhodey.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, and that's how it should be.
He is one of the guys.
Even though he's about, too big government, overreach, control, he's human at the end of the day. And I'll take a human over a Skrull almost any day. Unless the Skrull is Talos, then maybe he's a bit better.
Well, he's dead, so...
Yeah, he's dead. That was one of the worst parts of the episode, because why would you kill Ben Mendelsohn? He's too good an actor to be thrown away like that.
Yeah, it was a great performance, but it's a shame we're not going to see him anymore.
No, there was so much more to give, I thought, with his character, but hey, that one's over. Gaia gonna take up the fierce knight that was Ben Mendelsohn's character in Talos, and maybe, just maybe, she's gonna become a superhero herself. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, a Skrull gonna come after you. You won't even know it, because they're gonna be dressed as a human in human skin. That way they're gonna get the jump on you. You don't want that? No. Do they want that? No, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been on Sensei.
She's been on Sensei. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow if you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 5 years now. We aren't stopping until we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back in tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, so hashtag never not here, just how it goes. Also bring the Pukwas means nonsense in Punjabi. We also bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. The very same. Once more, see you then. Skadoosh.
I got you! I got you! Take that, you friggin' psycho! I got you!